Welcome everybody to RWB Racing. This is Chris, also known as Presidio Dog. Welcome aboard. Just getting all of our stuff set up here, and making sure I got all my peeps lined up and ready to go. So just hang in there for just a moment. I'm gonna grab hold of some folks that might be out on the track and make sure all my audio is working as it is supposed to, and it appears that I have done my job appropriately. So folks, if you're out there in social media land, hit us up and maybe you can get your stuff on the stream. So we have some stuff happening here. We got qualifying getting started, and somebody's prematurely getting out on the track. I'm gonna have to go solve that one out here. If you hang on just a second. For some reason, my welcome screen seems to be missing, so stand by while I get that sucker back up where you can see it. Stand by. There we go. That's more better. All right, let's get out there so we can see some stuff on the track. Good stuff. All right, getting everything together here, getting our people on board. So I see that my illustrious co-commentator, companion of all time, Cupcake! How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good there, Chris. How are you?
Good. Looks like somebody is racing around on the track. I need to make them pit that car. It is not time. So let's get
Yep, that looks to be Kitchuation.
Yep. So get that message out and see if we can clear that area out. Folks, welcome to RWB's Super Formula Series qualifying night. Everyone's been looking forward to this. I'm pretty excited. We've got a lot going on this next couple of hours. And back on black screen gone. Uh-oh. How does everything look over on your end there, Mr. Producer?
Let's take a look here. Everything is looking good on my end.
Perfect. So let me just take a minute and say thank you to a couple of people before we get started with qualifying one. Our sponsor Detailing Group is sponsoring our Super Formula Series this season. You can visit them at www.detailinggroup.com, and you can check out all that they do. They're the steel detailers, so if you know people that are in that industry, in the steel industry, this is the guy to know. Helping out, detailing out all that stuff. So, also, 12 Ounce Sports has us on their media platform tonight. So thanks for having us. And yeah, so good stuff.
Yeah, it is so exciting. I mean, to be featured on with 12 Ounce Sports. And we're also on Zingo TV. I believe it is channel either 791 or 761.
I think that's right. I think it's 7. You know what? I had it. You know what great commentator I am that I don't even know what channel I'm on. So I
Yeah.
apologize for that. Anyway, all right. So we got a bunch of people just driving around the track, and we need to get them off of there. And so let's just do this here. Everyone's anxious.
So while you're typing this in, so just gonna explain to everybody how qualifying is gonna work.
Thank you, sir.
We're going to have one out lap. After that out lap is finished, we're gonna have 2 hot laps to try and set our fastest time. and then after those 2 laps, we get kind of a cool down lap. Um, just chill out for a second for that last lap. Then we go into the pits. Next group of people go out. So we're gonna try to space it pretty evenly. That way nobody collides with each other and messes up each other's times. So it's definitely an interesting format. We've used it in the World GT Series, and it worked out fantastic. So I'm curious to see what all these times are going to be. I know you talked to me this morning, while you got to hear the loud clattering of my diesel truck.
Yeah, that was fun.
And you've got me pretty worried.
You should be worried. There has been some serious practicing happening all week long, and some of these new guys that have joined the series are freaking fast. So,
Yeah.
yep, it's going to be interesting. So you know what? I need to get quali started because we only got 2 hours, and we have a bunch of people that showed up in here. So we need to get to them. Oops, I almost hit the wrong one. No, I do not want to exit the room. Put that controller over there and out of my way. So we're trying out some new stuff, folks. We've got picture-in-picture ready to rock and roll here, so we'll be able to get 2 views of the drivers as they drive around the track. So I'm going to do is document who we got in here, and because you are my co-commentator, you can decide when you want to go out and do your quali, or if you want to start us off, you can. You were the first one
You
in
know
here.
what? I think I'm going to start us off. I'm going to be in here for the next 2 hours, so why not get quali out of the way?
All right, so let me post that up there. All right, so Cupcake's gonna go first. That's you. So let me get spectate on your car. Let's see, you are not on the track yet. So let me know when you're out there. And know what?
Alright,
What I'm gonna
I'm getting
do,
ready to
out
leave.
of respect for you, since you're gonna be focused, I'll probably just stare at your car while you're out on the track to keep it quiet so you can concentrate. So all the rest of you watching the stream, you have to be very, very quiet. So who's that just went out there?
I'm not sure. Looks like Jake Coda.
All right, he's out of the way. Sir, the track is yours. Feel free to chit-chat a little bit on your outlap if you want, or we can keep it all quiet. I'm going to sit here.
You know what? Interview me.
Interview
Because
you.
I am
Okay.
down. Yeah.
All right, I can do that. I can totally do that. All right. So, are you scared?
Yes.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I am. This track is pretty great, and this you being for those of you who are just watching for the first time, this here is our champion from last season, in case you wanted to know. So you've got some pretty big shoes to fill, your own.
Oh, I do. You know, I gotta set the bar even higher this season. So I'm excited. Now you're probably not gonna hear this from any other championship, but looking at the guys that I'm racing here, I think this season I'm going to be shooting for a top 3. Obviously, I want to reclaim the championship, but I'll be happy with a top 3, top 5 at the most.
Well, that's good, because as long as you're up in the top 7, that's where the money is, but the trophy's only for first place. So, all right, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and let you do your thing here.
Yep.
Have good luck, man. You gonna get under there? Oh, so close.
No.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you just because I want to confirm
Uh,
that my equipment is showing everything. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, so I saw a 125, 131. Is that what you showed on your scoring?
yep.
All right, good. Just confirming that that is accurate on my side. Fantastic.
Man.
That was flying, man. I thought you were going to grab a
Man.
124 out of that sucker.
The funny thing is, I did earlier today.
Yep.
There's a couple corners that I messed up on, a couple gearing issues. Um, Not too ecstatic about the time,
Right.
but this is just qualifying. This ain't the race. So,
Exactly.
the battle may be lost, but the war is far from over.
All right, so you can go ahead and go off the track, and I'm going to call Supermex out. Let's see if he's ready to go. And see if Supermex is ready to roll out and go. I've also invited each of the drivers to come hang out with us and do a little bit of interview with them. So we'll see how that goes. All right, and that's you coming out, and here comes Supermex, your teammate. So,
Yep.
that seems like the right way to do it. Let's get on Supermex's car. Here, let's get.
Now, Supermax has been putting in a lot of practice. He's been getting with me also, just kind of wanting advice, needing advice, and he's been improving a lot. I think I helped him shave about 2 seconds off of his pace.
Yeah, he's fast. He really seems to be gathering up these Super Formula cars pretty well. He's a good racer. I really like, and he's just a freaking great guy. Like, he's an all-around great guy too. So
Yes.
and he designed these liveries for your team, correct?
He did, and I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like it. So let's see. We got a few people joining the lobby, but we need to make sure. Thank you very much for that. Keeping an eye on that. All right, here goes Supermex. His outlap is done, so this will be his first flying lap. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Right on board with him. Makes his run. The rest of the guys that might be sitting in the pits will probably run Team Mercedes next, since they're both there.
Yeah.
So Supermex has been with us, what, a little over a year now? Is that about right? That's what it feels
More
like.
towards
Maybe
like 6 months. Probably about half a year.
Okay.
But he's just, he's fun to race with and talk to. I mean, it's such a blast to have him on RWB.
I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit on the cars.
That's so beautifully. Put the apex there, go around, shift up, not going to it.
This is the section of the track right here that most people lose time. It is the hardest part to get through, and if you don't get through it right, it's just not great for your next lap.
6. Okay. He's got one more lap.
Yes, he does. So that one I saw as a 126.851. Is that what you see?
Yes. Yep.
Fantastic.
he's running his best lap so far.
Okay.
Not sure by how much. We'll take a look here at this next sector.
Yeah, he's in sector 2. There's only 3 sectors, so he's got to get all the way to the end, to the Barcelona curve. Come on, buddy. Get her done.
Hey, see here, just barely off.
4
Alright, so
one-hundredths of a second.
I'm gonna send off some comments here on the stream. Jonathan Jones, aka J-Rod, saying screen on screen, that's dope.
Yep.
And then the other one, good run, Cupcake.
It was a good run. Alright, let's see what he's got here. Does he make it up?
Let's see. 5, 6. He did. 126.637 is his fastest lap.
Yep, that's what I see. Awesome. So far, first 2 drivers, Haas, are done, in control. That will put you guys thus far in pole position and P2. For the rest of you that don't know, we had 2 drivers that weren't going to be able to make qualifying tonight for some personal things, and so I held a separate qualification for them this week. That would be a J-Rod in Renault and G-Bub Trawick in the Ferrari. So they've already qualified. So they will come up. I don't have the qualifying order up on the screen for you folks, but I will keep it. I will keep it together. All right. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get Team Mercedes out on the track if they want to.
Yep, and what I'm going to do also is I might send Supermax an invite. That way we can get his thoughts on qualifying. And what I'll do is I'll try to keep up with all the drivers there and make sure we at least get an interview from everybody.
Hey, that sounds like a great plan.
Yep.
Now we just got to see if we're going to get anybody from Mercedes going out. Oh, somebody just went out. Who's that going out? Was that Kituation or was that... Big Red? I see the car coming out. Let's see who is it. It's Kituation. All right. Our master tuner, folks. This guy, he's like a wizard with cars, like understanding all about the tuning and everything else that goes along with the cars. I love it. I just love listening to him talk and tell us.
I mean, when he was my teammate last season in SF, he was so instrumental in helping me get my championship. I mean, he had some teams that were just killer. There was one on Red Bull Ring in the rain, which you probably don't want to remember that race, but
I do not.
That tune was just dangerous. I loved it.
So Kituation, he's been around for a long time with the group. Just a fantastic guy to hang out with and talk. And he's always willing to just sit and help anybody sort out their cars. It's pretty great. All right, let's watch this first flying lap here as he's come out on his out lap. Now, for those of you new to watching us or into esports and Gran Turismo in particular with the platform that we're on, in the qualifying session we have no tire wear and no fuel wear, which means the cars have no fuel in them, but they don't run out of gas. I always like to say it's like having a drone flying around with you with a hose attached to your engine, right? So you have no weight in the car of the fuel. And the tires are at the perfect grip the entire 2 laps. So that equalizes every single driver out. The only difference is the tune that they do, the suspension, the transmission, the differential, the aerodynamics. They can mess with all that stuff, but at least they all have the same fuel weight and the same tires. So it's all about the rest of the tuning and the drivers. So they're significantly faster, about 2 seconds a lap faster in this particular mode. So,
Yeah. Hey, Supermax is here.
hey, buddy.
How you doing, teammate? How you doing, Presidio dog?
Pretty good. Pretty good. So, how you feeling running with the champ this season?
Whew. Well, it's kind of scary. You know, it's big shoes to fill. Obviously, his teammate last year was amazing. And Cup, of course, you know, you want to play a great support role and listen and learn, and it can be a little overwhelming at times, but I'm excited. You know, I'm teachable.
Yes, absolutely.
Now,
How did you feel about qualifying?
Oh, sorry about that.
You know what? Boy, was I nervous. That's my first one. That kind of mattered, I guess. You know, as a standby driver last year, I got a couple races in under my belt. But I don't think I even qualified for any of them. I think I just came in at the last minute when drivers weren't able to make it, which was quite an honor. But that track was, that lap was great. It felt good. I probably had 4/10 that I lost in a couple places, and that's frustrating to know. It's also kind of scary to go out right behind Cupcake. But you know, the Haas Ferrari felt great, and I'm glad we were out there representing Design Group, and the guys in the garage area are all excited about 12-ounce sports and all that broadcast, and man, it's great. We're all excited, and everybody's rearing to go.
All right, Cody, I'm just going to confirm with you 1:26.630 on his first lap.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
He's about to do another 1:26. It looks like.
Well, thanks for coming in and chatting with us, Max.
Hey, no problem. I'll jump
Thanks,
out
Max.
and make room for the next one. But it's going to be a great season. I hope everybody joins us. Thank you, Presidio and Cup, for a
Hey,
great broadcast.
Supermax, I just wanted
Yes,
to
sir.
tell you yet the qualifying time that you laid out was only 7/1000ths of a second slower than Kitch's fast time. That's how close you guys were. 7/1000ths of a second.
That's a pretty amazing company to be in, because Kitch is fast. So you know, if I can get in the top 10s and be qualifying in the top 10s, I'm going to pat myself on the back and take it. So to be that close to Kitch, whew, I feel good. I need a beer.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great podcast.
All right,
Yep.
man.
Thank
Take it
you.
easy. All right. If you want to send out your invite for Kitch to come in, I'm going to see if we can get our next driver out here on the track. And so I sent out a message for Big Red to head on out. So we'll see if and there he goes. All right. So
Big Red is one of our newer members in RWB. He was a former Black Dragon Racing team member before they disbanded. So he decided to come over to RWB and show us what he's got.
Yep. Now let's see. Kitch is plenty far ahead of him, so we don't have to worry about that. So he'll pull off the track, and maybe he can come in and you can have a little chit chat with him.
Yep.
Now
I'll let you ask all the questions this time.
well, you know what? It's actually working out really nice that you're asking the questions, because I'm trying to keep track of a lot of things here in the booth. So it's actually been working out pretty good. But I'm excited to get Big Red in here and talk to him too. When you all hear his voice,
Yeah,
awesome.
You'll notice. You'll notice in a heartbeat.
Yep.
It's hilarious, in a good way.
All right, let's see if Kitch will come join us as Big Red comes around, and he's going to head to the last set of corners here, and he'll get
Situation.
Fellas.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
That was a great qualifying time.
Thanks. Oh, tried. I didn't have my
How do you
Folgers.
feel?
I didn't have my Folgers. I should have had some
Oh,
Folgers.
okay. All right. You're like Popeye without the spinach,
Basically. Should have got the Folgers.
Well, hey, if it's any consolation, you're holding the second position right now on the grid by 7/1000ths of a second over the last driver that was just out over Supermax.
Wow.
That's how close you guys were.
It's gonna be pretty tight. I kind of, hooked a lot of guys up, with their driving style, with my tune, that type of deal, just to get everybody up and running, and they could, of course, switch what you want to switch whenever you want to switch it. But yeah, I expect the season to be real tight. We race a lot with each other, so it actually makes us, actually do the same thing that each other's doing. So I expect it to be tight.
Yeah. And how do you feel with Big Red as your teammate? I mean, obviously, Big Red's a newer member. I don't think he's raced these kinds of cars before, so you're kind of a mentor to him.
Well, that's cool. I mean, like I said, I have no problems helping anybody out, especially my teammate. Everybody gets, as far as I'm concerned, everybody's going to get whatever fair treatment. We're all going to try to get this together because we're all one team, basically. See it like that.
Yeah.
This is all RWB, so everybody's here to help everybody, especially me, help everybody. So, as far as my teammate, it's no different. So we're gonna push each other and see how far we can go with it.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I made a comment during practice in our last stream with Cody here, how you're kind of like George Russell, where Williams called up or Mercedes called up a Williams driver to come race in the green and black car, and here you are doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, just put your effort in as best you can. Remember, I like league racing. It's better than lobby racing. It's a big difference. So, racing with these guys, I've been here with 2 seasons now. Is it 2?
Yeah, it's been 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 seasons. You get to know everybody. It's a lot of guys that come, a lot of guys that go. But for the most part, everything is this is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. So we're gonna just make the most.
Hey, we love having you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Being
absolutely.
Your
you gotta take down Cup. My ex-partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be a hard one.
Don't think I threw you under the bus in this stream. I was telling them how much of a genius you were at tuning, and some of your tunes helped me to win races. So
that's cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So thanks for hopping in, chat with us for a few, and
yeah, thanks, man.
I'm gonna send Big Red an invite.
That'll work. I gotta see what it sounds like.
I'm gonna send Red Bull out here in just a few more corners.
Right. And I'm just right quick before I jump off of here, just want to say thanks to all the sponsors. I don't have your names in my head because there's 10 things going on and I didn't have my folders. But thanks to the sponsors. Listen, y'all take it easy, and we're gonna watch this race and see what unfolds. Later, y'all.
All right, man.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
Later, Kitch. Alright, so I'm taking a look here. It looks like Big Red's fastest time is a 1:27.350.
Yep, that's what I have. So 4 down and 12 to go.
Yep.
No, that's not right. There's only 14. I was thinking there was 16. All right, let's see if we can't get one of the Red Bulls to get out on track here. We got Quime and we've got Jack. So let's see which one of them is going to go. Let's see.
I'll tell you, if there's anybody on this grid that I am personally worried about, is Jack. He is a dangerous driver. I mean, like, he will come in and set some blistering lap times. And speaking of blistering lap times,
good evening.
Big Red's here.
Hello.
Hey there,
How are
buddy.
you?
Oh, not too bad.
Good. So how do you feel about that qualifying session that you just went through?
I could have done better. I know that. First lap, I was just trying to bank something decent and then just lost the rear end a couple times on my second lap, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, this is probably like the first time that you've really driven a Super Formula car, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, 127 is not a bad time at all. Especially if you're, you know, if you're learning the
Hey,
car,
you know what? I
learning
gotta
the
interrupt you
tune.
for 1 second. Do you see someone on the
Okay.
track? I cannot get to spectate anybody on the track.
Jack keeps going out and then entering the track, and he has left the room. He might have some internet issues.
Oh, okay. Then we'll go ahead and send Kwame out then, and let him. Oh, yeah, Jack is having some issues, so that
So we'll
explains
send
a lot.
Kwame out. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, because you were formerly a member of Black Dragon Racing Team, driving
Yes.
Group 3s, and now you're going into, you know, Group 3 on steroids.
Yeah.
So,
It's definitely taking a little adjustment, but I like it.
yeah, no, I think you'll get the hang of it. I mean, it's all good. You got a heck of a teammate also.
Yes,
You know, with
definitely.
Kitchuation and his tuning abilities.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have big thanks to him for tuning setups. He is way beyond my level.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I think Jack's out on the track.
So,
Except I
do you have
can't.
anything you want to say about qualifying, upcoming season?
I'm just, thankful for the opportunity and excited for the season. I think it's going to be real fun.
Yeah. Oh, I think so too. All right. Well, I
think,
guess we'll let you go then.
That's,
Hey, bud,
thank
thanks
you.
for coming by. I really appreciate.
Yeah. Thanks
you
for
No problem.
chatting.
Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Yep. You
I'll be
too.
watching.
I am
Alrighty.
having some technical difficulties, my friend. I cannot see anything what's happening. I can't get off of this car in the pit. Is that
You'll probably
Big
have
Red's?
to exit the view.
I did, and I'm trying to get
So,
back
like-
into spectate, and it keeps being stuck on Big Red, and I can't get away from him, from either one of them. So it's because
okay.
he's sitting in the pit, I think, and so I can't get on the track. So keep an eye on Jack while I work this out. I'm going to do a little something here, folks. So just hang
Alright,
out.
so just give you guys audio commentary. Jack is getting ready to perform his first flying lap. So coming down the front straight, he is kicking it. I mean, he's doing probably about every bit. Yeah, about 183 miles an hour. Gets a little bit wide in the first turn. Hugs the second turn just beautifully. Now let's take a look here. What time is he gonna set?
Well, he's
So
starting
far,
his
so
first
good.
lap.
Yep, he is on his first hot lap. Do you have a good view of him now?
No, I can't get everything is stuck on Big Red's car, so I need Big Red to.
Alright, so he's coming around in the middle of the second sector, heading to the straight towards the very sharp left-hand turn, almost like a hairpin. We'll see what he does here. Gets wide, gets really wide. Coming into the last sector. Let's see here. Okay. Takes that turn well. He's gonna brake, flip the inside of the turn before we get to that little chicane.
There we go. Awesome. All right, sorry about that, folks.
Jack?
That was my game was stuck on.
Yep, Jack has set a 126.284.
One more time. 126 what?
0.284.
284. Gotcha. All right.
And he seems to be glitching an awful lot.
All right. Now we're back in the game. Oh my goodness.
Good deal.
Sorry about that, folks. Technical difficulties. It's like, why can't computers just do what we tell them to do, right?
Yeah.
All right. I love that Red Bull livery, man. He did such a fantastic job with the colors on it. I love that blue. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great looking livery for Red Bull.
284. That moves him right now. That moves him up to P2, right behind you. I didn't quite have enough time to get together a live qualifying list for you folks. So I apologize for that. So I'll try to keep you updated as we go through to see if the leader changes. This is his second lap, right? His last one.
Yep. This is his second lap. And he just set a 125.790.
That would be his fast one right there. Wow, that was flying. He was only about 6/10 slower than your fastest lap, so that should put him to P2 thus far. So that would take care of Jack. I don't know did Kwame leave the lobby so he can sort out his.
He is back. He is back in the lobby.
All right. So we can go ahead and just about now we can send Kwame out. So I'll send out Kwame. And you want to bring Jack in here? You can tell us his side of the story.
Yep.
It looks like we got BWT is all here too, so we can get BWT out after that.
Ooh, Joey Canoli's in here.
Yeah, he is.
He is. Oh my gosh. I love talking to Joey Canoli.
Alright, so now we just gotta get these. So here's my problem. We gotta get these guys to stop staying in the pits and just leave the track so that I can get back to viewing. So there we go. Alright, so let's see. There goes Kwame out on track. And off he goes. Alright. Alright, so Kwame now out on track, getting warmed up. So we'll give him a chance to get his outlap done. Kwame is new to the Super Formula Series. He did fill in a few races towards the end of last season, and okay, get that out of the way on the outlap for sure.
Yep, if you're gonna mess up, now's the best time to do it.
Yep, work those bugs out.
Yep.
So, but Kwame's lucky because he's got
this guy with him.
Oh, and I can hear myself. Hey, Jack.
Jack is in the building. Can you hear me?
Jack, you there?
I don't think you can hear me.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, anyway, as I was
good.
saying, Kwame's still trying to dial in these cars, right? He's still trying to get a feel for where these cars shine, where they turn in, and the braking and stuff. So by the end of this season, he's going to be significantly more improved as he goes along, and he's got a fantastic teammate that can teach him the ways of the force, so to speak.
Yeah, because Jack is no stranger to Super Formula Racing.
He's no stranger to being in the podium either.
Oh no, he is not at all. So we're looking at Kwame right now. He's starting his first flying lap. And let's see what he does. So hopefully let's mess this turn up. Don't spin it.
There we go.
Right.
There we go.
Great turn. Yep, keep it in third. Keep it throttled. Wonderful. So far he's got good pace.
Yeah, he looks pretty solid.
I really don't think we should say anything though,
Okay, I'll be
because
quiet.
there's, you know why?
Commentator curse.
Commentators curse. Yep. But those are some nice signs they got planted on the track. I really hope those signs don't face the wrong direction. Alright, so let's take a look here. He's getting ready to set his first lap, a 129.8.
Right.
Not too shabby of a lap. You know, given he's brand new to the series as well. Let's see how he fares in his second attempt.
Come on. Oh, no.
Oh no.
That about sealed his deal. That 129.885 is gonna be his. That's gonna be his his lap, I'm sure. The Barcelona curve. That one. There's going to be a lot of overtakes that happen during that corner in that braking zone because because that's just what happens. I guess there's no other way to describe it.
Now checking out the comments here, David Hendricks saying, "What's up, fellas? Good to see some racing."
Oh, David Hendricks, I haven't seen that guy for a while.
I haven't either. It's been a hot minute. And then Vinny Grasso. Looking good, be there shortly.
Alright, so I've got I've got these times documented, so once he gets about halfway around the lap, I will send out the first BWT driver. We need these guys to not go into the pits. You can go ahead and tell him he can leave. Or here, I can tell him. And he did. Okay, so never mind. Alright, so now BWT's turn. Let's see, who are we going to get to come out this time?
I don't know, I'm curious to see. You know, I haven't really watched Jay Cotto race any, so I'm excited to see what he brings to the table. Speaking of bringing to the table, what's up there, Kwame?
Nothing. What's going on, fellas?
Hey there.
Not much. That was a pretty good lap time you set there for Barcelona. I mean, given this is your first time really racing these super formulas, what was going through your head?
Don't spin out in the corner and stay out of the sand.
No,
Because
all good
you know
things.
me, I'm famous for spinning and hitting the sand.
Oh, looks like we do have somebody heading out.
No, but for the most part, I felt pretty good with the run. I was when we did this practice this other night, I was running 134, 135. So I'm happy with where I'm at.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of improvement from you.
You know, I mean, Jack's fast, so trying to keep up with him, I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, but you know, he's a very, very helpful guy.
Yep, that he is. That he is.
He'll teach you plenty.
Yep.
So, I see you and Kitch and Supermesh, you guys are running some pretty fast laps, so it's going to be an interesting season.
Yes, indeed, it will.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I mean, the difference between Mex and Kitchuation is 7,000ths of a second.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's what? A little strip of paint, maybe?
Yeah, maybe just an inch.
No, we better check them decal thicknesses then.
Yeah, kidding. Maybe somebody's got a little longer front wing than the other.
Right. So, but well, either way, I'm looking forward to this season, and hopefully, me and Jack can do something good together and finish high, and it'll be good.
Well, speaking of Jack, he's here with us. So, your teammate's here.
I hear my teammate there.
Hello, Jack.
Sounds good. Kwame, it's good to hear from you, pal.
Same
Good
here,
to be
buddy.
racing with you this season. I look forward to it.
So, yeah, this is gonna be fun.
So, Jack, you're currently holding P2 on the board.
That is incredible based on the technical difficulties I started out that session with. Got me all sorts of flustered. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get out there, period, but was able to make it out, and I think that first actual hot lap was a little bit of cooling down and just kind of getting a level head again, and then the second lap I was able to do a little bit better, but I don't know, I left a lot out there, but I'm happy that it's P2 currently. I know there's a lot of fast guys left to still qualify, so we'll see if that holds up.
Yeah, sounds awesome. Well, what's interesting is that you said that is Joey Canoli's out on his first flying lap right now, coming into the final chicane, and he finished sector 2.
He just went airborne. Oh no, he got a little loose. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did. I was trying to see if he was going to make something happen there, but he lost it on that 126.717. But he was purple through the second sector, so he had the fastest time going through. Let's see if he can't make that happen again here on his second lap.
Well, it's great having you guys come in, chat with us about qualifying. So I
appreciate you having me here.
Good having you guys. Good luck, Red Bull.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. So Joey currently purpled the first sector, so he has the fastest lap time through the first sector of anybody thus far.
I actually saw he was off by like 100th of a second.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm seeing different. The lap. That might give him a penalty.
Yeah, now he's
second
about
off
a second off.
You saw 126.717, right, his first lap?
Confirmed.
Okay.
Yep. G-Bub saying hashtag do a spin out for G-Bub.
Nice. Alright, so it looks like that 126.717 is going to end up being the lap time by the looks of it. Yeah. 126.952. Still very respectable lap times indeed.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty good stuff. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to make sure I got that. So 126.717. Alright, documented. Alright, and now we'll just go ahead and off the track he goes. Alright, let's get Kwame out there.
Yep, I just sent Joey Canoli an invite.
Or not Kwame, J. Coda. Why did I say that? I don't know why I say a lot of the things that I say.
And look who has joined the party chat, the one and only Joey Canoli, half owner of Cupcake and Cannoli Pastries.
And that's what was on my mind, and I couldn't get a good lap in because I kept thinking of cupcakes and cannolis.
There you go.
Yeah.
How are you guys?
Good. So, you said a 126.7. That's a very respectable time. That seems to be what most drivers are running. So, how do you feel about it?
It's always better in practice. So I ran these laps earlier today, and I did much better than that. But it's going to be a long race. Wherever I start, I'll sneak my way up.
Yeah, you are very good at doing just that.
I love hearing your voice, Joey. love it when you come in and talk with us. It's so much fun to hear you and have you out there. You did a fantastic job on these liveries, by the way. They look awesome. They look like giant like candy, yummy candy things.
Yeah, thanks, man. I try to make those liveries, and I was looking at the real BWTs, and then I started drifting away, and I didn't like their pinks, and they were a little too bland for me, so I started adding stuff. So yeah, we're trying to get noticed out there. If not win the race, we'll get noticed.
Okay, I gotta ask you, because when I first saw the bumper boards with the red and white stripes, is that supposed to be caution tape or like barber pole type stripes? Like, is it like, hey, I'm right here, don't bump into me, caution?
Yeah, that's me getting tired of making liveries and putting anything out there. But good, yeah. That if it keeps people away from my bumper, that's great.
There you go.
I don't mind that at all.
Well, your teammate is new this season, so and you being on the championship-winning team from last season, have you and your new teammate been working together to try to figure out a way into the championship again?
No, we haven't had much time together at all, and it was kind of too late for the qualies. And I expect that during the week we're going to get together, go out there and see, how each other does and what lines we take, and maybe talk about some strategy and, how to approach this, especially after seeing, the times these guys are putting down. We'll have to come up with some strategy to keep up with everybody. So we'll do that this week, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah,
well, if you want, feel free to stick around. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Cody.
I said I know you're good for that, and I'm just gonna let you know here. It is illegal to bribe people with cannolis and pastries. That job goes to me.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
There you go.
All right,
okay.
so and that means my mother's been bribing me for years and years. So.
Okay, so we might just have a bake-off then instead of a race.
That's a great idea. I love that, man.
Hey, feel free to hang out here with us if you want until your teammate gets here. And
yeah, sure, I will.
Yep. Now, you know what?
If
I remember right, I think actually your teammate might have microphone issues. I might be thinking of somebody else.
No, I think because so far, and the reason we haven't gotten together is he can't make it into the chats. Now, he might be able to listen, but for some reason he's having technical difficulties with the mic. So he wasn't in the chat that we were in just on the track now. So yeah, he might not be able to.
All right. Well, we might know. Well, you know what? You tell him good luck from us. Tell him, we hope he has a good season. You guys do great. When you get a chance to talk to him, you just let him know that we're rooting for you guys to do good this season, especially with a rookie driver on your team. So
yeah, definitely. It's always nice to get new people and get that interest. That spark that everybody has when they're first coming in. I remember when I first came in, I was scared to death, but little by little, you guys helped me out. So
I think we all were the very first season. We didn't know what to expect and how to handle things.
Yep.
Yeah, very green, but I think everybody starts out that way. But the RWB is great for bringing people up.
I need to interrupt really quick just to make sure I've got the right time. You got a 1:29.411 on that?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to get it before he left the track again. Sorry, go ahead. I'm going to call out the next group.
Yeah, no, I was just saying how good RWB is bringing people in and really, taking care of them and showing them the ropes. And all of a sudden you look back and, you're a pretty good driver after a year's time because you've been in this league, which is great.
Yep. I could have sworn I
saw. And it amazes me we haven't had one big gathering. Well, granted, COVID, but one big gathering, just have a beer and have a good time in the 1 year.
Yeah. I think that's coming sooner than later. I mean, we got it. The difficulty is, everybody's all over the world, especially with this e-racing. It's, we're not all in the same neighborhood, but it'd be nice.
Oh yeah.
And some of you guys met up, which is nice.
Yeah, me and Chris actually met up.
Yeah.
And then I think J-Rod met up with Solo, and heck, I've actually, me and Chris met up with one of the fearless leaders of RWB.
We did. That's true.
Yep, Winkle.
Yeah, Winkle. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I get to harass him because he lives in the same city that I do.
Yeah,
so
it's close enough.
Classic. If anybody's from Cincinnati, they know that Skyline will always be better than Gold Star, and I hope
there it is. I knew I wasn't going to last too long.
And if anybody is ever in the Jungle Gyms area, please mail a bunch of taffies out to Chris. He loves them.
Right, yeah.
Taffies? You mean Kit Kats?
Yeah, they were Kit Kats and taffies.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you guys, if you want to reach out to my teammate just to let him know he can join, but I don't think he has a microphone, but give him the choice, I guess.
All right.
Yep, I will do that here.
Right now, we got our first Alfa Romeo out on the track, and if any of you happen to look at this car and say, "Dang, that car looks familiar," that there is my son, who is driving a tribute livery of what I was driving last season. Since I'm not participating as a driver this season. He
what
got
a nice
called
dad donated a Ferrari.
Yep,
what a nice
Father
dad.
of the Year.
Yeah, really.
Yep. Hey, we
Very
got
nice.
Coda in here.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going, guys? How you guys doing?
Hey, how's
Coda.
it going?
There we go.
Oh man, this was exciting. Adrenaline's all the way up, but hey, that's what we do it for, man.
Yep.
Yeah, we were
So
just
nice
talking
run,
that
man.
you and I have to get together, Coda, this week and
Yeah,
really
sure.
surprise everybody.
For sure. That's gonna be the game plan. Yeah.
Yep.
I know we had miscommunication this time, but hey,
Yeah, we'll connect.
it's gonna be a pretty good season. So look forward to the season.
Yeah. Now I do want to mention here, Supermax did say on our screen, Skyline Chili on Spaghetti, you sir are my hero, and I will give you brownie points, and I will give you my share of green M&Ms.
Nice. Skyline
That's all
chili
you
is
have left.
awesome. That spaghetti with the chili and oh,
I love
man.
it.
And the
I
little
love it.
dogs.
Put
I
some
love
cheese, onion, beans. Oh, lordy. It's
I
good
had to
stuff.
move away from the
But,
Midwest, so we don't have
need to-
those out here.
We need to quit talking about chili here. Jay Coda, what was going through your head while qualifying? Because you set a really good lap time.
Well, I was a little nervous because I got a chance to see everybody go in front of me first. So, and those times were pretty nice times, man. So, a little bit more under pressure I felt than everybody else, but like Joey said, we got to get together and put the work in. I'm pretty sure we'll have a pretty good results on the next one when the race starts.
Yeah, and I mean, it's great to see you out there racing. Great of you to join us, too. I mean, at RWB, it's always fun when we get new drivers to join
Yeah,
us.
thanks. Yeah, sure.
Love having
Thank you guys. Yep.
So you and your teammate have some pretty big shoes to fill. You guys are the championship team from last season. You weren't on it, but your teammate was, and so you guys got to try to get that one again. There's some cash money in it for you if you do. So
Yeah, no, definitely. I did hear Joey had that ship from last season, so can't let the guy down, man.
And if you remember, I fired the whole pit crew from last year, so we got brand new ones. So,
Nice.
They
It was
just
all
weren't
over
up
the
to
news.
par.
Oh
That's
man,
right.
breaking.
So thanks a lot, guys, for coming out. Next Friday, we'll see you out on track, and let's see those pink cars fly. Yeah.
There we go. For sure. Sounds
Absolutely,
good.
man.
All right. Take it easy, guys.
Take
All
care,
right,
man.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
So, Cupcake, I got a 126.950 for Trology's first lap. And it's interesting, I was talking to him yesterday, and he still hasn't been able to get the wheel sorted out. So he's still driving on the motion controller, holding in his hand and steering it back and forth like a car. So he's going to have some tired arms by the end of every Friday night.
Yeah. Now, Trilogy, his fastest lap is going to be a 126.9.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to post some comments here. Super Mech saying, everyone heard it. Approved to raid Cupcake's green M&Ms. And then Aaron Corti is asking, where is everyone from? So, I'll start that off. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm actually about half an hour east of Cincinnati, so that's where I know the whole Gold Star and Skyline war. And then Kitchuation saying he's from Atlanta. V. Grasso, Philadelphia. I know where you're located there, Mr. Chris.
Yep, Washington State. Looks like, oh yeah, and up on these guys are saying Atlanta, Georgia, Philadelphia, Tucson, Arizona. All right.
Yep, Big Red, Tucson, Arizona. Kwame,
Joey,
Ohio.
Oh, Vinny's next. We're gonna send Vinny out.
And
next.
Joey Cannoli, you're still in here, so where are you
Yeah,
from?
I was just leaving, but yeah, I'm from Jersey, not the original one, the new one in the States.
Good stuff. Astrology is from Indiana. So, I mean, we got everybody, like, all throughout the U.S. I love it. And
So we've only got
Astrology.
3 more drivers that we need to get going here. So let's get...
We got Grasso.
Yep, we got Grasso and Ando. So we got a Ferrari and a Renault to get together. The other Ferrari and Renault have already qualified. And then we got one more Alpha, which I don't see him here yet. But he's got time.
Yep. Now we got Trology in the party chat here. Trology, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Hey, bud.
Good. So, how do you feel about your qualifying?
Oh, that first lap went pretty dang smooth. That was a personal best for me right there.
Nice.
That's good. It's always great to hear.
Yeah. Second lap, a little bit slower, but I got a feel for the track now. I feel the consistency. I'm just glad that hopping up on the track with those, letting my car sit there for a little bit, engine cold, they were able to pull out such a fast lap. So.
Yeah, you did not too bad, man.
Yeah, that was actually a really good time. I mean, you ran, I believe it's a 126.
126.9. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's a very strong performance. I think everybody's running around that time, so you're gonna be
I know
right
it's
in the thick of it.
I know it's going to be pretty competitive on the grid. So
yeah.
I'm gonna have the starting grid out once we get done. We've got this Ferrari of Vinny out on the track, just starting his flying lap now, and then we've got your teammate NX WXRKX5 I don't know, whatever it is, NX I just call him.
Elon Musk's son, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have Ando, the other Renault driver. So we only got Vinny and 2 more drivers to go. So everyone kind of showed up early to get this thing done and underway. So
we're all excited for the next start of the season. We all want to work on getting that win quick.
Yep. Well, you've got 4 Fridays to get 8 races done, back to back on 2 different tracks each weekend. So it's going to be a real challenge for you drivers, I imagine, you got to practice 2 different race courses, right? And potentially 2 different tunes or setups for each course. And with no,
it's a lot of work, that's for sure.
What's that?
I said it's a lot of work, that's for sure.
All right, well, it looks like Vinny is in the final chicane here to set his first flying lap, and we'll see what he has here. Now, how do you feel?
That little... Oh, I'm sorry. You're good. HB4 Beauty.
I was gonna say, so how does it feel now to be repping your dad's team from last season? Got the whole tribute livery going with my livery from last season. It was a fast car.
I mean, the Mercedes were faster though. I'm just joking. It's weird to be on I guess it's not weird to be on a different team. I've been on a different team for the past 3 seasons. I've been racing. Mercedes was definitely my longer one, and had some of my best performances with that team. So we're hoping that we can perform the same in this car. We tried to tune it up the same as the Mercedes, but you know, those Mercedes and their engine power. So we'll see. I feel confident in the car though. We do have a different engine than last year. Last year I believe I was with the Toyota, and now I'm with the Honda. So there is some differences there. Not super noticeable, but the way the car sounds and feels a little bit is different. So that's been, you know, we've put in some work there to get some new muscle memory and muscle hearing, I guess, into play.
Indeed. All right, so Vinny's coming around. His first. I need to do just quick confirmation with my co-commentator here. I got a 126.592 for his second lap. Is that right?
Yes.
And a 127.387 on his first one.
Well done, Vinny.
All right,
yeah,
so that's his official lap.
All right.
Yep, so Grasso is officially done. What a time!
126.
Yeah, that's really good.
592. That is. Man, these times are so close together. This is amazing. It really is.
Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be competitive on the grid.
It is. Well, thanks for coming out and chatting with us there, Trology.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
And good luck.
Yep, good luck,
Thank
man.
you. I'll see you guys next Friday.
You bet, man.
Right.
Hey, make your daddy's Alpha team proud.
It's not going to be too hard.
And there it is.
Shade.
And I'll see you guys next week.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, so let's see. Ando, we're gonna send Ando out now. So out he goes. Now Ando's our Australian driver. I can't wait to talk with him and see everything going on with him. I've been talking to him a lot this week. Really cool cat, new. So. Now we're just going to see if we get Vinny in here. There he is.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much. What a great time.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel?
I felt good. It was a little nerve-wracking. I always get a little nervous before qualifying or the start of the race, but once you get going, you know, it's like, it feels good. I felt pretty good on the first lap, and I hit the final chicane there pretty hard, so I feel like that cost me quite a bit of time. But made out well on the second lap. I actually don't even know where that puts me.
I'm going to lay it all out here. Once we get, we've got Ando out on track now to get his lap done, and then we have one Alfa Romeo driver left, and I'm going to tell you that Ando and the Alpha NX today, the two of them and myself were on track. Just to give you a little heads up, Vinny, running qualifying laps, both of these drivers and myself hit the 124s during practice today. And this guy, Ando and NX, were within 3/1000ths of a second of each other, and we're battling for that for like 2 hours. It was pretty amazing. So. No, but you did really well, man. The 126 is pretty much the average through the field. So it's gonna put you somewhere in the middle. But hang out, watch the rest of the broadcast here, because I will have it laid out here towards the end.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll learn a thing or two here and watching these guys.
Hey, so while I got you. So we've got G-Bub, your teammate, in the other Ferrari. He qualified earlier in the week because he wasn't going to be able to make it for tonight. The same with the other Renault driver. and he had a little mishap coming out of the final chicane, so he was in the 127s.
Okay.
But he's kind of new to the SF series with us. So you being the Ferrari driver from last year, you hold the senior seat there. Have you guys been talking, trying to figure out what your strategies are as a team, helping each other out, figuring things out, anything like that?
We've really just talked about some tunes and no real race strategy, honestly. Yeah, I plan to this week. I've been focusing mostly on this qualifying. I kind of like that we have the qualifying, and now we have a whole week to prep for the first 2 races. And he's been pretty busy traveling, so when he gets back, we definitely are going to talk about stuff like that, because last season I didn't really have a teammate, so I'm really looking forward to working with someone for the races and seeing how that differs. Last season was pretty extensive, so I feel like I got a lot of practice. I was one of the few that didn't really. I stayed till the end. I stuck it out, so it was fun.
Did you get 1 or 2 wins last season?
I had 1 win, 1 third place, and I think a couple top 5s by the end. So yeah, came along. I really enjoyed the Super Formula cars way more than, I don't know, the GT3 cars and just cars were let down for us. I don't fare as well, and so for whatever reason, I enjoy this.
Now, I'm not going to try to put words in Cody's mouth, but I think Cody may have mentioned last season when we were doing some of the replays that if there was an MVP driver, I believe he thought you should be the one. Am I remembering that correctly, Cody?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know about an MVP.
It wasn't MVP. It was Rookie of the Year.
That's right. Rookie of the Year. For certain.
No, I appreciate that. And come from you guys.
I mean, because you started out a little bit rough, but as the seasons went on, you quickly rose to the top, as well as Jack.
Yeah.
I have a great time racing with Jack.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I still remember the race at Spa. Me and Jack going back and forth, man, just killing it.
That was one of the most fun races of the whole season. I remember Chris, actually, from Presidio, he benefited from a crash that I had with Patriotic, and he ended up in 4th, I think. And then Patriotic came 5th, and I ended up 6th.
I do remember that now.
That was an awesome race.
I forgot about that one.
And that was kind of that was still kind of early, and I didn't really know. I was just trying to be safe and wait for people if I crashed, and I probably didn't need to wait there because that was Patriotic's fault on our accident, but I still waited for him, and it cost me a couple spots there. So I'm not going to be so friendly this year, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, but you both taught me a lot. About just when I see one of you guys on the track by yourselves or with one other person, I try to get on, because that's when I learn the most, really, is when I drive with you guys.
Well, we learn from you guys too. Don't think that that us guys just run around and all we want to do is let people stare at us. It's a lot of fun to see some of these new drivers come in, and you just watch them improve, and you see their attitudes and all that kind of stuff and how they drive. You guys definitely set some examples for us, and it kind of, and I'm speaking for myself, but I'm sure I'm speaking for everybody, that when we get these new drivers come in with that enthusiasm and the excitement and stuff, it just makes the series I don't know how you say series in plural, but series. I want to say it because I can't figure it out, but anyway, it makes the series more enjoyable to watch. The electric vibe that kind of builds. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, for sure.
So thanks a bunch, man. I appreciate you coming in here and talking with us, and good luck to you and your teammate. Go ahead, Cody.
Yep, I'm gonna hang out and I'll check out the stream, so you guys have a good time, and I'll talk soon.
All right.
Well, good luck, Grasso. And Ando has joined the party chat. Our friend from the land down under. How are you?
Hey guys, where the latency's long and the sheep are scared.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I hope I don't lag you guys out this season.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, nice lap, by the way, man. 125.6.
I've been practicing a lot, so I give myself about a 5 out of 10 for that.
Yeah, well, you and me both. I think it's that the nerves or the jitters that you get because you only have 2 chances to really.
Yeah, I can't believe my heart
set
rate.
a
My
time.
heart rate was up then. Yep,
Oh,
I had the adrenaline flowing. But of course, my first lap, which was meant to be my banker, I completely stuffed up. So I had to back off a bit in my second lap. And my second lap became my banker.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, great lap. I mean...
Yeah, how did I go? How did I go?
How did you go?
Yeah, I can't see the times or anything. I can't see a list of...
Well, I don't want to give it away just yet because the guy that you have been spending the entire day with today, or the whole 4 hours we spent together this morning while you guys were practicing, he still hasn't come to set his time yet. So I want to see
that's
him.
what I thought. As soon as I set my time, I said NX is going to have something to say about that.
Yep. Well, right now...
He's definitely going to have something to say about that.
Right now, Cupcake is holding the pole position as it stands.
Okay.
I don't want to give it away yet. I want to make everybody kind of...
yeah, let's wait until the last guy finishes.
Now look at all these guys driving around all slow. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. But no, I mean it's great to have you here. In this series, Ando. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're part of Gridline Racing, right?
Yes, that's right.
All right. Well, why don't you tell the viewers here a little bit about that league, since they're pretty much based out of Australia.
Yeah, sure. Gridline is not a league as such; it's a team.
Oh.
And we're a team of, or other than me, mainly young guys that are medium level, sort of not medium to advanced level drivers, and we're involved in a few different leagues, and even getting involved in running some leagues now. So great bunch of guys. We've got to know each other over the course of last year, and we're from all over Australia, and we've got some guys that are great with liveries, some guys that are great with organising, and then of course some fast guys as well. So it's just a good social community. I love this platform. This game obviously has its flaws, but league racing is the way around most of those flaws to enjoy this game to the full. So no, I love it, and I'm glad to be part of you guys too.
Oh, look at them! They're all lining up on the grid. Do they all? Oh, they're just gonna do a little race together. Ah, that's awesome! Way to go, guys!
But
loving it.
But no, it's great to see other teams coming in and participating. I mean. And I know one of the members of Gridline actually lives like 15 minutes away from me. So I've yet to meet up with them, but I've raced with you guys before, and I always had a great time.
Yeah, we've got one member from the US. That's right.
Yep. Now I got this comment here from one of our viewers asking where everyone's from. What part of Australia are you from?
I live in Sydney.
Sydney. All right. Now I tell you, it would terrify me to go to Australia, and I've just got one word as to why, and that's arachnophobia.
Yeah.
The giant huntsman spiders, I want nothing to do with that, because I'm sure if I seen one of those, you're to see me on the news of a house being burnt down.
Yeah, the huntsmen, they're harmless little guys actually. It's the funnel web you've got to watch out for, especially where I'm from.
Little guys? Is there something bigger than the huntsman?
not bigger, but way deadlier, way more venomous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the huntsmen actually are not that venomous. They're not known to bite people, but they are known to encroach on humans' habitat. So we see way many more of those on our walls or on our ceiling in the middle of the night. Whereas the funnel webs, which are the deadly ones, they burrow in the ground. So thankfully, we barely see those.
Yeah.
But the
Well,
feeling's
these guys are
mutual,
really
man.
racing
I'd be
out there.
scared to go to your homeland. So
Oh lordy.
we'll call that one even.
Yep, absolutely. I'm not gonna argue with you on that.
I
Not
remember.
at all.
I spent a couple of years in Florida in a shirt and tie riding a bicycle around, and those who know what that means know what that means. But while I was out there wandering around, walking through neighborhoods and doing these types of things, I looked up one day and I saw this giant crab on a power line. When I say a crab, it was like a giant king crab with this big, huge, like banana-shaped body and these gigantic legs on a web in between the power lines. I was like, how does a crab get up there? As we got closer and looked, it was a spider. They call it a banana spider, and it was the biggest thing I had ever seen in my life. It was huge.
But yeah, let's
sorry about that,
sorry
folks.
to get a little sidetracked there. I always like picking people's brains from like other countries to see how it's like. So I know I might have caught you off guard with those questions there, Ando.
No, that's
my
fine. Totally
apologies.
fine. No, totally fine.
Yep.
And we consider ourselves pretty lucky to be living where we do. We've got obviously lots of great weather, great natural resources, great people, good beer too.
Yep, and great racing.
Indeed.
Yeah, we love our motorsport. We love our motorsport.
Oh yeah.
We've got a pretty decent track here too.
Oh yeah, just pretty decent.
It's
adequate.
pretty decent.
It's adequate.
Just as a side segue there, but both my parents were born in Bathurst, so there you go.
Really?
Which is where Mount Panorama is, yeah.
Well, that's cool.
So I've spent many a childhood day at the race there.
Yeah, and that's awesome. I mean, that's so cool. I mean, over here in Ohio, we got dirt tracks, which I enjoy like no other.
A bit of the off-road stuff.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, well, Mount Panorama, funnily enough, it's a public road most days of the year. It's a 2-lane road, unfortunately, and it is very heavily patrolled by police. But you can visit Bathurst and drive around Mount Panorama whenever you want.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
It's a treat. It's a real special place to go if you're a motorsport fan. Hello, Chad.
Yeah.
Now I have to apologize because the audio that we're using to have this conversation is also the same audio that's coming from all the cars on the track, and I can't really bump up Ando's audio to hear him better. As the cars go by, it kind of drowns him out a little bit, but I think people can still hear. So let's hope that's the case.
Should be able to. But yeah, glad to chat with you there, Ando, and set a very strong qualifying time, and I can't wait to race against you. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, cheers guys. Now I'm looking forward to see where I finish up in the quali, but of course it doesn't count too much, does it?
Well, currently you're in number 2, if you want to know the truth.
Okay.
So
cool, very cool. So
I actually
guaranteed
have
podium.
the whole board ready to be shown, except I'm just missing a driver, so I don't have him. On the board yet, so
yeah, hopefully he'll show up soon. But I'll jump out if you like, guys, and leave you to it. Thanks for streaming.
All right, thanks, bud.
Thanks for coming over.
All right, so I've been trying to message NX and to see where he is, and I'm not having any luck getting a hold of him. So now he does have 30 minutes still to make it to quali. So I could.
There's. Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna set up a spin out for G-Bub.
Oh, there you go. I'll get everybody doing the burnouts like he likes.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, so while I'm telling all of those guys to do some spin outs, I don't think we've explained this in the beginning of the stream, but just to let you know who we are, what we do. We are RWB Racing. We are a North American league and team. We mainly do we run events pretty much every night of the week. We run on Eastern, Central times, and we're open to anybody that wants to race. I mean, we don't care if you're a World Tour driver or, you know, you're a beginner and you just got the game. Come in, race clean, have fun. We do have a private Facebook group. That's kind of our main hub for events and notifications. And we've also got a public Facebook page, which I run, to kind of give viewers, you know, ways to see what our group is about, ways to see our stream. And we've got Discord, Twitch, YouTube, which is mainly ran by Chris, and the website, which is ran by Chris as well. That'll give you all the stats, events, info. So come on out, come join us. I mean, we would love to have everybody here, you know, race with us and have a good time, avoid those dailies, and race in a league that's fair and clean.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna get on camera with your car. Look at all those cars spinning around. That's awesome. That's for you, G-Bub. All that.
This is for you, homie.
Thousands and thousands of dollars worth of tires going to waste. Actually, we have no tire wear, so you guys can do that all day. That's awesome. So we're going to wait about 15 more minutes, actually, for NX to arrive, because it'll take about that long to get him set in, go through the quali, and get this live stream completed on time. And I want to be able to go through the qualifying order on the stream. I have it all set and ready to go, and if he doesn't make the qualifier, then he'll just have to start at the rear, which will be really unfortunate for him, because he has been practicing like mad to qualify for this. So it'll be a shame if he doesn't make it here. I know that he has a weird work schedule, so I'm assuming that might be part of the challenge that he has. Man, you guys really did good jobs on these liveries this season. Lots of cool ones. I like that Haas livery that you're running. It's nice.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Me and Mex got together on it, and you know, he sent me a picture of a design that he wanted to do, and he was gonna make the Haas logo kind of like one color, like one solid color, and I got with them, I said, hey, what if I upload kind of like a transparent logo, and we put a chrome paint scheme? That way it makes it pop, and by God, he done it, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it did look really good. You know what, for some reason, and it was just brought to my attention, I don't see the, and it doesn't look like anybody's commenting from the YouTube side. It's all happening from the Facebook side, yeah? Oh, another race. Ooh, I'm excited now.
Gonna do?
They're all gonna go driving, and you're out there too. I see Ando's out there. This will be fun. They're probably going to go when the clock strikes like 42. Where's Kitchenko? He's going backwards. Who's Mare Bear? What are they doing in here?
I have no idea.
Well, I guess it's not going to hurt if he sits out there. I don't want to spend too much time. Oh, you know what? Are we missing some stuff on the YouTube channel? Just thinking something is going on there because let me turn this back on and see if we're seeing any of the
Alright, so let's
YouTube
see.
comments.
Haha. So Aaron Corty saying, when will you give the lineup? We're going to give the lineup, looks like probably just before 11 o'clock.
In about, if he doesn't show up in the next 10 minutes, it'll be in 10 minutes.
Okay. So it'll definitely be pretty soon. We're just waiting on one more guy to qualify. G-Bub saying, yeet. The fans love it. G-Bub loves it. Sorry I couldn't be there with you all. Thank you guys. Hey man, I gotta do some spin outs for my homie. So
let's see if I can find some racing action. Here we go. I'll super mix for a little bit. Got about 7 minutes.
So do we have, while we're waiting here, do we have any exciting events coming up in RWB?
Well, yes, and everyone will hear about it tomorrow. I can't spill the beans. It's not for me to say.
Well, no. Just pay attention to the public page. If you're not in the RWB, pay close attention. You'll find out. It's going to be exciting. And it's going to be bigger and better than ever before.
Now, we have lots of other stuff that goes on. We've got... So we do have the World Cup, the World GT Cup coming. I just can't say any of the details, right? But that's coming up. We've got Gentleman Tuesdays every Tuesday, the longest running series that we have in RWB's history, really.
Yeah, I mean it's been going on for over a year now.
Yeah, and I believe
every week it's something different.
Yep, and I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week, or not this coming week or the following week, and that Group 3 should be arriving on Wednesdays. And I know that Big Mac is raring to go to get his Group 2 started on Thursdays, and of course we'll have the Super Formulas on Friday. So really, Sunday, Monday are really going to be the only days of the week we don't have something going on. So,
yep. And even when we don't have something going on, we'll still have some kind of lobby up. Or who knows, we may go lobby hunting and just join some randoms and race.
So
we're always busy.
We are always busy. These cars are so much fun. I love watching these cars.
Oh yeah.
So let's get on board with the Super Max. Let's get in his cockpit while I go following him around the track. That'll be fun.
I don't know about you, but I
so it looks like we're missing.
A 5-lapper.
we're having some issues with YouTube, folks. I apologize. For some reason, we're not getting the messages they're leaving. Apparently, Aaron Corte and our sponsor have been posting on YouTube, but I'm not seeing that. Do you mind checking that out and seeing if you see post there for me,
Yep,
buddy?
I will.
Otherwise, it's going to mess
I
up
will
our stream.
investigate it right now.
All right. I want to make sure that everybody's voices are heard.
Here we go. Qualify. Live chat. Alright, so sponsor have a great qualifying event, drivers. So far, everybody except one person has qualified, so we are just waiting for that one. If he doesn't show up within the next 5 minutes, unfortunately, he will start last for the first race of the season.
Yep.
And then also saying, good thing you don't have to pay for those tires. Trust me, they aren't cheap. Oh, we know. We know.
Yep. So Disco DS66. His name is David Ball, and he is our official sponsor. He is the owner of Detailing Group, of which is sponsoring this series. So thank you, David. You know what? I think one of these race nights, I'm gonna have to get him on here and do a little interview with him. He doesn't have a PS4, so trying to get him to get one. So I can't do the interview this way, but I think I might be able to do an interview another way with him. So you all just, I'll get a chance to hear from our series sponsor as soon as I can. So got 5 more minutes for him to show up. We'll see what happens here.
You know what? I think we should do a 5-lap race and then reveal the early.
Do you want? Okay, you want to go ahead and set everybody up on that? I'm doing some technical stuff here in the back end, trying to let me get out of the track here for a minute. Go ahead and let me know what they all say. I'm just double checking some technical things here on our end. We do have to end this stream in 19 minutes. So I don't want to go over.
Oh, that'll be plenty of time.
Yep. It's going to take me a couple of minutes to go through the grid order, but it is prepared. It is all here.
Alright, just waiting on everybody to type. Maybe they're all chilling. They're setting up their own little races.
So I apologize, folks. Those of you watching on our YouTube channel,
Drag racing?
Our social media thing is not pulling their comments from there for some reason, and I will have to sort that one out later. So I apologize for that.
Well, it's all good. I'm trying to keep on top of it, so.
Yep. Well, we'll take a minute here and just tell everybody what's happening next Friday. So next Friday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, we will be holding the first race, which will be here at this track, Barcelona. Oh, you know what? You can ask them also if they want to switch to Red Bull and get a practice race at Red Bull. They might like that. Be able to race around that. So they're going to race here at Barcelona for about 25 minutes, plus or minus, a few laps. They'll have a 20-minute break while I get all the points scored and everything else, open up the new track for them to practice on, and then they're going to race another track right after that, completely different track, about the same amount of time in the same cars on Red Bull Ring. So that's where they're going to be racing the first 2 races. The following Friday, we're going to Spa, so that will be the first race, which is long and arduous, that track in these cars, and there's a lot of tight spots, and so they're going to be tired at the end of that one, and then they got to go to Suzuka. And Suzuka's a lot like Barcelona. Lots of, like you said during practice, it's like a dance. Especially the S's after turn 1 and
Yeah.
turn 1 and 2. I just love that section. So that's where they're going to go. Spa, then Suzuka. The third Friday, they're going to be at the Nürburgring GP course, and then Interlagos right after that. So we're going to go from Germany to Brazil. I think Interlagos is in Brazil. And then the final will be at Fuji with the little, without the chicane at that death turn. And then it will finish up at Monza. So that's what all of these drivers are going to be working on. And they have to do all this racing, and it's going to be insane. All right, we have 1 minute, and I don't have ourselves the final guy. So I have the grid ready to rock and roll. What are they saying? Do they want to do? It doesn't look like they
haven't said anything.
It looks like
yet.
they
I
all
think
want
at
to
this
wait.
point-
So I'm going to do here. I'm going to give them all a little. Here comes the grid. Line up.
While you're typing that up, I do want to give a special thanks to 12 Ounce Sports for letting us stream on their network. They're also on Zingo TV channel 761. It is a streaming service. If you want to access them, just use the code 12OZ on the Zingo app, and you can get access to all their content, live streams, including us.
Yep.
I just love it. I love it. A year ago we were just some little rinky-dink league and team, and look at us now. We're streaming. We've got all these new members. We're on a streaming service. We're on a website. We've got a website. We got a YouTube. I love it. I love it.
What's interesting too is and 12 Ounce is doing all of this for us in a partnership. But all the stuff that we do doesn't come cheap. So take an opportunity if you can to visit 12 Ounce and see if there's something that their sponsors can do for you. I think their main sponsor is Amazon, actually. So they got promo codes for some of these sponsors to kind of help you out. So if you're looking for stuff or a deal, go check them out. So, all right. I want to go ahead and bring up our starting grid and announce it out to everybody what's going on.
To see this.
Are you ready?
I need to see this. I'm ready.
Everyone want to be on the stream. Everyone's getting ready. So I will bring up. First, let me clear. Let me clear out our camera.
Mex is commenting.
I saw that.
Missing drag races. That's awesome.
I did see that. All right, so let's see. There's still nobody's driving around, so hopefully people are watching. So I'm gonna go ahead. Should I start from row 1 or should I start from the back?
Let's start from row 1.
Okay, so from row 1, folks. Here we go. That's you, Cupcake. You've got P1. Ando right behind you, about a half second in P2 in Renault. So there's our pole sitter and P2, Cupcake and Ando with Haas and Renault. Coming up next on the second row, starting in third and fourth, we've got Jack from Red Bull takes P3 for the start of the first race. Right next door, Vinny Grasso in the Ferrari, running in P4. All right, way to go. So Vinny up in the top 4. Let's see who's 5 and 6. In P5, we're going to have the Kitchuation in the Mercedes. And then parked right next to him on the grid is going to be Supermex in the other Haas car. So that is your top 6 thus far. In row 4, you have in P7, you're going to have Joey Cannoli in the bright pink BWT cars. And sitting next to him on the grid is going to be Trology in the Alfa Romeo in P8. Next row down in 5, we've got G-Bub in the other Ferrari, will be in P9 with Big Red in P10 in the Mercedes. On row 6, we're going to have J-Rod. He had an unfortunate circumstance during his qualifying, so he's going to have to do some work to work his way back up there. Right next to him, one of our rookies, Jay Coda, in the other BWT car on row 6. And finally on row 7, we're going to have the other Red Bull of Quimey. And NX, who wasn't able to make quali tonight, will start in P14. So that is your rows, folks. So I'll just go through them one more time so you can see them all. So Cupcake and Ando. Then you've got Jack and V Grasso in 3 and 4. We've got Kituation and Supermex in 5 and 6. 7 and 8 is Joey Canoli and Trology. 9 and 10 is G-Bub and Big Red. After them, it's in P11 and 12 is J-Rod and J Coda. Oh, that's fun. And then we've got Quimey and NX. So, folks, that is our starting grid for the very first race of the 2021 RWB Super Formula Detailing Group sponsored race going on here at RWB. What do you think? What do you think of that grid there, Cody?
It's interesting. I know we have a couple guys, that are up front, myself included, but I think the real fun is going to be right in the middle of that pack. Starting from 4th all the way down, because they are within, it seems like tenths of a second away from each other, and I love it.
Yep.
It's going to make for
if I'm
some
doing
really
the math
exciting
right,
racing.
Yeah. If I do the math right, the top 3 are within 6 tenths of each other. The next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are within 4 tenths of each other. And the next 3 are within 1.5 tenths of each other. So, there is... it doesn't get any closer than that. It's going to make for a fantastic race. I don't know how it's going to make for the starts, but I know it's going to be really close. These are some really talented drivers we got going.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun. Josh Monfort commenting, going to be fun. Going to be a fun series. So, Trology is asking, run us a 5-lapper. I don't know if we've got the time for that.
Well, you know what? We can do that. We can go ahead and do that, and I'll just cut out of our broadcast, to make sure that we're good. Or we can, let's do this. We'll go ahead and end our broadcast day, folks. But we're going to keep the racing going with these guys and letting them practice. So if you want to hit them up and let them know while I'm closing things out. Thank you, Cody, for hanging out with me during this qualifying. Yes. I'm going to miss not having you around to talk to during these races, but I wish you the best of luck, and all the rest of the drivers the best of luck in what's going on in the race and stuff. And I look forward to all of our good times. So, ladies and gents, it was a pleasure having you around, and we'll talk to you next time.